Buddy, good morning, I hope, for everybody, including those out here there who are not part of the Reform Party, apparently. Oh my. And yes, it's true. It's true. GTA is delayed. We're going to be talking about that at length because I know some of you are gamers, and it's something that maybe we should be grateful for. We'll talk about why. We got all of you out there on a lovely Friday. TGIF for many of you. To many of you, Friday is just a Tuesday because you work all the time or you don't work at all. And either way, this is going to be one of those days. I'm very excited to see everybody. We got Mark Fields back. Looks like that's a good thing. Tom out there waving the magic wrench, along with Ms. Pick Cafe. We have lots of support now in the Discord. I want to say thanks to Tom for the boost. I want to say thanks to you for the support over there. As we slowly build up the communities, we'll have the members' abilities off online over there in the very near future. And stoked about that. We got Dr. Jill Powers everywhere. We got Penny. We got Megs. We've got Jed. We got Scott Shook, I saw. Amelia Clark Scrollarm is here. 100 years of red-blue politics has been wiped out today. Yeah, with that Reform Party win. Crazy stuff. Our good friends in Canada, like, Is This Live, are here with us today. Good to see you, along with Morgan King, another Canadian from Canada. Speaking of which, it sounds like Alberta's making the first steps to moving away from being a Canada. We'll see. Scott Cook, Scott Shook, and so many other folks out there, along with Dapper Bard Games. My birthday is this weekend. I'm already feeling the hype. Well, congratulations. It was great to hang out with you a bit in Vegas. You and your brother are great. You are a good man. We got, let's see, a few other folks rolling through, like Sean. Good morning, Sean. Hope you're doing well, buddy. And a few other folks, like Juliet from across the pond. Good afternoon, young Gandalf. I hope you're doing well, Juliet. It's great to see you, dear. The Canadian Rollin'. That's right. Another Canadian from Canada. It's Randall Orzer. Hey, buddy. Libby Priest is here. Good morning to you, dear. Hope things are going very well in your neck of the woods. We got D. Bud Martin out there. He's everywhere. He's the wrench of 1,000 faces. That seems weird. Seems strange to say. But he's out there. Got 40 seconds till showtime, kids. So get those chats in. We got Dude Man Cuz. And I think I already said hi to the Polar Bar. Sarnapupus Cuber. Snakes! That's right. It's snakes and funerals. That's right. Scott Summers. Again? It is Friday again. True story. Or do you mean that to GTA 6? I think GTA 6 is maybe gratefully. We'll talk about it in a minute. We'll also talk about what's going on with Russell Brand. It's crazy stuff. 16 stories in all, I think. So everybody buckle up because we're ready to go. Carl Singh, how about you? And JR. 6 minutes starts now. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or good night, wherever you are and whenever you're watching. Thanks for checking out the 6 Minute Daily. We have a lot to talk about, not a lot of time to do it, and we have to be grateful for days like these because it's Friday. And the first piece of news is not very pleasant. It's kind of an unhappy bit, but it is also Russell Brand being granted bail after a hearing in London. They are trying to, what's a good way to say it? It's not really, well, maybe trying to crucify him. I don't know, but he's been hoisted upon the petard of politics in the UK and just for speaking his mind. And isn't it interesting? Some countries want to have free speech and the ability for citizens to disagree wildly over things, and some countries just don't. And they will put people in jail that they disagree with for that very reason, which I have a problem with. I want to say that's just the way it is. And I want to also say that Andy Masterson is here. He's the most talented man on the internet. Moving on, of course, we've got Donald Trump's latest executive order directing the end of federal funding for NPR and PBS. And I say, yay. Why am I paying for things that are 100% skewed to one political party? Not only that, they're skewed in a whole bunch of other ways, leading our children down the primrose path to identitarian politics, which will have them doing some very radical things. I'm tired of radical things. I'd like to get back to civility, please. I'd also like to see GTA 6 get released at some point. This is the second time this has been pushed, third time this has been pushed back, if I'm correct. And it's because the executives seem to be in a panic. I wonder why. Was it the identity politics that were inserted and were being hidden in this game? Was it, some reveals that are not going to be pleasant that they're going to have to rework through not only dialogue, but action? And was it, a lot of allusions to a lot of things being bad and too politically correct? Well, yeah, all of those things. It's an apology. They've been working desperately to get rid of some of the identitarian stuff, but after the election win, they're working even harder to. This is not going to be out there very public at this point, but eventually you're going to hear and see what I have been saying the whole time. They need to fix this game, and they need this to make money because they've spent an awful lot of money on it. And over the course of GTA's lifetime, they've made $8 billion. I'm sure they'd like to make $8 billion or more dollars on GTA 6. The question is, can they? Will they? Well, maybe with a delay, they can, and have a good save at that. Let's talk Thunderbolts. I saw it last night. I saw a movie, so you don't have to. I'll be uploading this during the course of this show, so you might see some stuttering when we get to bonus time, but I plan to release it when we're done here today, so you'll be the first to see it if you want to be. Maybe even I'll drop a premiere. We'll see, but it only earned $11 million on Thursday night box office, which isn't good. Why? Well, it's $1 million behind the Brave New World Captain America, which earned 12 on its Thursday preview night. This is a big, big problem. Remind you, this was over Valentine's weekend. So we're going to see this Thunderbolts movie underperform. And that's all that I can say about that. I can say more about Disney being hacked and the fact that the suspect pled guilty in a deal with the feds. He could get 10 years, but I don't think he will. I think they just bought the 1.1 terabytes of information they got out of the Slack, because I'm sure there's actionable stuff in there. Speaking of actionable, well, positive action for Roku. They're acquiring the streaming service Frndly TV for $185 million. Their numbers are great. Their Q1 revenue jumped off the chart 16%, and they had a happy trading day yesterday, as did, well, a lot of people. And mainly today, we learned that 177,000 jobs were created. Spaghetti-o. Could this be another positive sign for the economy? I think so. What's not positive, though, is oil giants like Exxon Mobil and Chevron are fading into oblivion. They're also starting to eliminate more refineries in California. I have a feeling their profits will go down, but at the same time, it won't be very long lasting because California is going to be looking at gas prices near, well, somewhere around the moon. They'll be that high. Speaking of things that got high, Wall Street got high. It opened higher this morning following stronger than expected report of the U.S. job market, amongst other positive factors, including earnings from corporations. And TikTok just got fined $600 million for China data transfers that broke EU privacy things. Speaking of TikTok, aren't we supposed to be done with that? I don't know. Are we going to ban TikTok or are we not? There are 170 million people in the United States that are being stripped of their information each and every day by this one Chinese piece of software. Maybe we should look at actually ending it finally. Speaking of which, the White House is actually trying to end a budget standstill by producing a budget. This will be interesting if we pass the big, beautiful bill. Moving on, we've got the U.S. House voting to block California's nation-leading vehicle emissions rules, which will eliminate vehicles on roads very soon, and they don't have a power grid to support their ambitions, so we'll have to see what happens with that. Moving on, of course, we've got a Jordanian man getting 6 years for attacking Florida power facility. I'm surprised he's not sitting down in a place off the island of Cuba. That's very strange. And finally, a bear story, because Hurricane Helena left regional bear population unchecked, unfazed, and almost untouched. Look at all those bear cubs. That's right. North Carolina was able to avoid a wildlife disaster, but at the same time, maybe creating a new one with too many bears. You're going to have to, take a look at about how much this will be and how much these animals consume and how many more of them are going to be looking for food. We may have some kind of a issue with the bears in the future. Usually lack of food leads to illness, especially for animals like bears. So hopefully they make a decision on how to control their bear population. Anyway, they were cute to look at. Thanks for checking out the 6-Minute Daily. We've got a Monday to Friday show every single week. We also have a show following us, Midnight's Edge in the morning. You're going to want to go out and check there. Speaking of checking the hour, let's get on to bonus time where I can say thanks to the people who, blessed me with more than their presence, which, again, I appreciate everything that you guys do. I have the best chat on YouTube, and I do want to say I'm very grateful for that. I also have some of the best mods, not even just here on the video platforms, but also over on the new Discord server, which I really do hope that you check out. We got Thomas Bowman in the house. Great to see you, my friend. Fellow degenerates. Well, yeah, maybe deplorables. Pick one of those D words. It's fine. William King is here saying, what's up? What's up? And a lot of you throwing around from the green machine, all the dancing emojis. I appreciate. Kaliki Okedi over there on the green machine, along with the beautiful Deepal. And we've also got BMO Beta gonna BMO Beta. Lots of great folks over there on the green machine. You should be one of them. You should have a diversity of platform. Believe me, it comes in handy. We've got so many of you here this morning. It's good to see. If you haven't hit the like button, please do so on whatever platform you're watching me on. If you're over on X and you haven't followed me, hit the follow button too. That would be fantastic. We're trying to grow over there on X, and I've got to tell you, I'm getting a lot of engagement. And every time you guys engage, it boosts me up, it boosts the channel up, and it boosts us all up collectively. I want to say thanks for following me, not only there, but on, as I mentioned before, the new Discord server. I do truly appreciate it. Let's get to Is This Live with an enormous gifty 20 Cultured Casino memberships. So appreciated, my friend. You are amazing. I can't believe it. We're going to turn the chat green. We're going to get back to 1,000 members. By the way, we made a lot of channels jealous with 1,000 members, folks. That was just outstanding. Your support is incredible. Let's see, who else is out there? Got lots of you out there. A lot of people following me forever and ever. That's right. The Trying Scotsman gifted a gift. And wow, Ruby Who with a gifty. Good to see you, Ruby. Hope you're feeling good. Michael Weinfertner in the house. And we got Fat Elvis out there. He really wants you to smash the like, but he also likes Roku. And so do I. They're doing very well. And one of the good companies, to be fair. Cynthia Carter says, if I see good reviews for T-Bolts, I will find my way to the theater. I don't have D+, so waiting for streaming isn't an option. If reviews suck, I'll skip it. Well, we'll talk about it. Do you still, what is this? Do you still have the Gary clip? I do. I have to figure out a time and a place to play it because it's not to everybody's taste, but I have the Gary clip. Of course, Is This Live? I don't have it loaded on this, though, unfortunately. Bear Story. That's right. We had a good bear story, I thought. And look at that, Jed saying thank you for the gifty. That's right. We got all of you out there, and with the Discord in the chat, I'll just say please join and thank you, the Trying Scotsman, for a Culture Casino gifty, and thank you to Dean Krantz, one of our veteran friends here, saying I've been following the selling of personal data for a long while now, I should say. The largest seller has been U.S. retail. Grocery stores. The highest buyer is the U.S. government. TikTok, small potatoes. Well, it doesn't help. Not only that, it really does compromise a lot of other data, especially for government employees, which is why it was smart that they actually closed out that usage of that app on government phones. Still not helpful, though. Correlation of data is very dangerous. Nicholas Horton, what's up, buddy? Justice for Rebecca, indeed. 10 months, my friend. Wow. Hail Culture. Stitch will make money this month. It will. Stitch is going to be a big winner. And Superman may be a big loser, which is kind of a bummer. Sean MNT in the house. The Gary clip should be deported. See? Mixed bag. Holy cow, the 199 is here. That's right. Osmora's in the house. GTA 6 going to be a nuclear woke bomb. That's why they're rushing to unwokify it. I'd rather play a Firewalk Studios game. Well, there you go. All I'm going to tell you, my friend, is that they are really trying to strip all the mess out. Strip all the mess out, to be fair. You should start the movie member stream with the Gary clip. Maybe that would work. I don't think comics could stop me from doing that. The amazing Hoove gifts the Culture Casino membership. Thank you for that, Hoove. Much appreciated. We got Horseradish Power for 29 months of membership. Thank you for that support. That's almost, man, it's 2.5 years. It's over 2.5 years. My goodness gracious. That's spectacular. Hi, about to rewatch Thunderbolts. Hope it's all well. Well, interesting. Speaking of interesting, the guy you need to follow, Mac. Were it not concealed by Nielsen, Roku is very likely beating Disney Plus viewership. I wouldn't imagine, Mac. I definitely think that's true. Yeah, I don't even have to figure that. I think you probably know. A lot of us know. Speaking of knowing things, Cyrano 2960 is here. Gifted a Culture Casino membership. Thank you, my friend. Much appreciated. And GTA 6 can stuff it, says Brandon, the anime guy. There's that boomer. That's right. Not quite that old, but real close. Real close. And once again, because I don't think I was able to put it on the screen, I want to say a big roaring thank you to Ruby Hoove for a Culture Casino membership. Thanks for that, my friends. Osmora drops a super duper sticker. He's offering me a cup of coffee. I'm going to say thank you, my friend. How did you know? I like coffee. I don't know about the rest of you, but I think coffee is really, really good. All right, let's get back to the chat. The main chat up and flowing. Thanks, ma'am. Yeah. Do follow Mac on X. You will never be disappointed. Lots of great information. Much appreciated. Matt G dropping the subscribe. That's right. You should subscribe. You can't go wrong. Megs says, love coffee. I do too. A lot. I've got more. I got mo. Wow. Please check the Discord DM. Okay. Let me do that right now. After these messages, I'll be right. Slack. No, hang on. Let's see. Okay, pending. Okay, where are you? Oh, there you are. Can you thank? Oh, I definitely can. I want to say a big shout out and thank you to Is This Live and Angela Richter for boosting the server on live chat today. Amazing. You guys are amazing. The support is ridiculous. And thank you, Tom, for letting me know. Man, we've got lots of support. The Discord is growing. It's because of you. And I just want to say thanks. You guys are the best. Direct messages everywhere. And I even got a texty from Jed this morning that I haven't had a chance to check. We are so busy now. It's amazing. Is This Live for another Canadian too says the only thing better than coffee is more coffee. That's right. I need coffee. Darth Gutierrez is out there. My good friend Muqtadir Ali. Good to see you. And D-Bud is out there in the world as well. Darth Soy Walker. It's always good to have a good daily. That's right. That's right. You should have your daily, or at least 5 days a week. I do a morning segment on Saturday. I hope a lot of you check out the Saturday news update. A little bit different than the 6-minute daily. A little bit longer, a little bit bigger format. But, it's all about you. It's about you. It's about you. Speaking about you. Look, my candid thoughts on Thunderbolts, I did definitely put in the video that I am trying to get uploaded as we speak. But let me break it to you quietly, softly, with my song. Oh, wait, no, that's killing you softly. I don't want to do that. If you've heard people talking about the mental health aspect of this particular movie, they weren't lying. There is a 27-minute therapy session included for free. You didn't want it, but you got it. And that may be troublesome for some people. I have a feeling that a lot of folks, while maybe needing mental health, especially the people working on this movie. I think that they needed the therapy. You know what? And I didn't say this in my video, which I'm hoping you're all going to go watch once it's uploaded. But I didn't say this in my video, but I'll say it here. This is the TikTok of Marvel movies. Because every time I turn on TikTok, and it's something that I'm going to start reacting to with a few of you out there that watch every day, it's a TikTok therapy session. It's like every girl that's like talking to the TikTok or crying at the TikTok. That's what it is. That's what it's become. And that's what this movie is. It's a mental health concerto for 27 minutes. Might as well have been 30. Look, and I say this, and I'll say it, I'll reiterate it here, but 5 minutes of this was too much. 3 minutes, probably okay. The whole deep dive into the internal machinations of a crazy person, unwanted, unwarranted, unneeded. And that's as many unwords as I could think of all at one time. I have about as close to zero interest in re-seeing the movie, but it's not a bad movie for a change. It's a well thought out point A to point B film that we haven't had very often. Therapy for free. Just titling the amazing video I'm about to drop. You're going to want to watch. But I just feel like I think the audience could do without it. And I think that's going to be one of the largest things that it suffers from, is that commentary is going to be something that happens by any commentator. It's going to be talking about the therapy sessions more than it's going to be talking about the plot of the film, because it's such a big part of the film. Maybe, I don't know. I'm interested in hearing what Valiant Renegade has to say and a few other folks, but I think I'm probably not alone in my assessment. And again, with it only earning 11 million on the preview nights, which is 1 million behind Brave New World, it's showing you that the trend is going the wrong direction. Are you surprised? Probably not. But it is what it is. At least there's a couple of payoffs kind of built into this, wound into this, whatever you want to call it. But that's literally about it. There really isn't a lot there. But you had incredible acting. You had an extraordinary performance by the girl that plays Yelena, Florence Pugh. She is maybe going to age a little faster than you would want. But the after credit scenes are intriguing. But they're not a surprise. They're not, you don't have to, they're actually already out on the internet. You don't actually have to stay to watch them. You don't have to waste the 8 or 9 minutes of credit. Speaking of which, this thing checks in at 2 hours, 6 minutes and 40 seconds. If you're interested in the runtime, and it's about as wide a release as Disney could manage, including special IMAX screenings for the next 2 weeks. Was shot in open frame IMAX, so it's about as big as you get too. So there's that. Let's see what y'all have to say. Let's see. Research finds that symptoms caused by drinking too much coffee can be remedied by drinking more coffee. Well, I didn't know that, but that's good to know. And a spaceship vampire in the house. Great to see you, my friend. Kaliki Okedi drops a Rumble rant, and we read those here. And it says, been missing you on Midnight's Edge Culture. We don't even get 2 appearances a week from you anymore. More culture appearances. All right. Well, I will do what I can. It's getting difficult to produce as many videos and everything else as I can, but I will try, my friend. I will try. Keep it real in the house. I'm glad you're here. Everybody else is as well. Anxiety. Yeah, mixed with. I'm going to tell you right now, if you are feeling down, I don't know that the therapy session in this film is going to help you. I think it could be more harmful than helpful. Rob Altus in the house. Great to see you. It's Putin's cat, Mr. Cat. I wish I could put that one up on the screen. That's funny. 27 minutes. That's 27 minutes too long. Look, I mean, I can understand that you need to dive deep into the psychoses of what's going on around you, but don't take your audience for a 30-minute journey into, the deep dark. Look, I'm trying not to give away too many spoilers. And yeah, I think it is the hedonism effect for sure. I don't think it's the Headland effect, but it could be. She's pretty crazy too. And she tried to give you some therapy in her movie only for herself, not for us. Yuck, feelings. I do superhero movies for action and heroism. Yeah, well, feelings, whoa, feelings. Dave and Foley says, nice try, Marvel. I'm still not going to therapy. Well done. Well done. Like you said, it's not the worst movie I've seen. It's far better than Captain America or Captain Anti-America, WEF Adventure. Cyranos 2960 says, I went to therapy, so you don't have to. 1 star. Well, it's not even that bad. Technically, this falls into the modern day average, believe it or not. I'm not going to give you the exact rating because you have to watch the video for that, but it is what it is. Let's just say it that way. I want to say thanks to the Discord folks today. You have elevated the platform once again. You guys are nothing but an elevator to the top, and I truly appreciate it. Anyway, I just thought that'd be fun to talk about the fact that Thunderbolts is just dragging behind Captain Anti-America. So crazy stuff. Theliato, everything I've heard so far is that Thunderbolts is an okay Marvel action movie. It's okay. It's not great. There is some nonsensical in there, but I've just accepted that. One of the other analogies that I make in the video, and I'll just spend it here, is we've now turned Marvel into the Fast and the Furious. And I think that the performance going forward is going to be exactly that, even through Doomsday. Fantastic Four, I have zero expectations, lower than even this movie going into it now. But there's that. Going after VR today, huh, Putin's cat? Oh, no. It did cost too much. They're trying to say the budget was $180 million. That's the reported budget. That's when they start production. That's not what it ended up being. Stone Cold Loki. There's my brother from another mother. He's got a show tonight. Check him out. Late night show. Love it when Loki does one of those. His channel is changing and he's doing new things. And he and I are going to definitely talk about GTA 6. Maravita, you will never know. Will the 46 seconds feel like an eternity? Well, the 27 minutes will feel like an eternity. All right. Thunderbolts. Is Thunderbolts, aka the other title, it was worth paying for? At a matinee, you might get your money's worth. Look, Phase 5, Phase Dive, has been absolutely terrible. It is not performed well. It followed. It's this declining metric. If you just go and look at the comparisons, as the films just kind of tank after Endgame. Endgame was a stretch for some people anyway. So there's that. But I mean, it is just wild. Is Apollome's minion here? Did I miss her? There she is. Hello, dear. I hope you're doing well. Please be safe. We appreciate you. Tina, what happened to late night culture? Has it been retired? No, it's on hiatus. it's in hiatus. Well, I'm figuring out how to manage my sleep schedule around that show and balance my time. I had a feeling we would probably be sometime midsummer before I could make that show return, because it's a Herculean effort. It's going to actually continue to change. That show is slowly evolving anyway. And I think it's going to be a little smaller panel every time. So we'll see what happens. But there's that. Let's see who else rolled through the door. A lot of other folks. Detangled Shadows, or actually Death Angel's Shadow. Hey, y'all. Thunderbolts is basically meh, not great, not horrible. Yeah, that's actually kind of what I said. Yeah, that's what it comes down to also. Thank you, Ms. Pitcoffee. We actually talked about this a little bit at the Vegas meetup. It comes down to time. Well, mostly like for my actual mental and physical health. I actually do need to sleep. I know it doesn't seem like it, but it is what it is. Tolbach, Anti-Culture had a late night, but that tends to happen when Brahmabul plays hooky. He did play hooky, didn't he? Proctor Deuce's Stupendium Compendium, also known as Tobach. Detangled Shadows. Thank you for the Rumble rant. You guys are on fire. Shadow liked it. He's either been smelling too much maple toast or he really enjoyed it, which is hard to comprehend for me. It's not, though, because for some people, they're going to find value in it. They'll even find value in the mental health aspects. A deep dive into the crazy that is TikTok. Seriously, this movie is like a TikTok thing to me. I could be wrong. I mean, it's possible. I can be wrong. On this one, I don't think I am. We've got, I'm actually monetizing the thing right now. Wish I could walk you guys through all the hoops you have to jump through as a tuber to post things. It's freaking nuts. So it might run some ads. I didn't say any bad words. I didn't make any violent threats. I didn't talk about anything untoward. So they should be able to monetize it. By the way, it's nice that you guys support the channel in that way. You guys are extraordinary. Let's see what videos are we going to promote? Kamalalala. Let's see what else. I tell you what, this did not make me want to see Fantastic Four. There is a Fantastic Four end credit scene. Good luck with that. It is as exciting as watching paint dry. That's about as nice a thing as I can say. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Everybody liked that weird boinked as Disney realizes that Epic Universe is going to eat their lunch. All right. I'm now talking to myself. I'm insane. Detangled Shadows out there. All right. What else we got? Therapy Bolts. Thank you, Stephen Thomas. That's exactly... Wait, that's what I wanted to highlight. Thank you, Stephen Thomas. You are correct. Therapy Bolts. Exactly. Bucky Cat, what are you doing? You can sleep when you're deed. Yeah, I hear that a lot. But no, I'm actually fighting it today. I got some issues that I'm dealing with, but it's fine. Wait, Putin's Cat says... How come no one is complaining that the entire cast is white? Well, they're not. Plus, it's like loaded up with chicks. This is, again, Marvel has chickified everything. It's like, the dudes are just there to make some things more believable at this point. Okay, that's not entirely true. But no, I mean, they're not all white. There's a lot of diversity here. Maravita for 10. Culture Casino Cash says, I'm watching on a bus again. Field trips pay me to watch YouTube, so I'm okay with it. Well, there you go. You gotta love it. Field trips are great. And thank you for being here. And thank you for the $10. I think you just gave me your entire day's wages. I appreciate it. What else we got? Taperick Parts like, don't get me started. I hate all the stuff I got to do now. Yeah. A lot of hoops to jump through, but not a bad thing. Please don't misunderstand. I'm certainly not complaining about the lovely monetization I get on the platforms. It certainly helps. It pays for the lights, quite literally. Got a couple of panel lights showing up here soon. Fighting to get these subtitles taken care of. Once that's done, I should be able to release the video. But man, what a day. You guys are incredible. RJ McGrady, what's up? Wonder why GTA 6 is being delayed. Revised story, glitches. Oh, they're doing a lot of story revision. Loki and I have both been privileged enough to have a little inside baseball information. And I can tell you that they are ripping woke out left and right. I think they're getting the idea that it's super stinky to Merkins, who are going to be the primary purchasers of this game. That maybe we don't, want to drive that bus anymore. We're probably done. Sounds like the English are done too, especially the results of today's elections or yesterday's elections. I don't know. Those of you in the UK, keep me up to speed on that. I can't say I'm surprised though. I think everybody's sick and tired of the identitarian politics and other garbage that's sneaking into our world. I think a lot of people are tired of that. Let's see. I'm picking 10 languages to do subtitles, and that's how much I love you guys, because I know you're from all around the world, and I want to make sure everybody can read the language that they prefer on their subs. Because a lot of people speak multiple languages, prefer to see subs in their own language. Reinforces what they see. Including people from a country that other people are trying to restrict from having good things. I don't want that to happen. All right, we got all that done. Let's get to more chats. We got a super duper rumble rant from over there from the beautiful deep bow for $1. $1, you're not out of luck. So it's meh movie. That means it can wait for streaming for me. Movies need to be fantastic to get some serious positive word of mouth for me to go and see something on the second or third weekend. Yeah, a lot of people actually go on the second weekend now. I'm starting to see a trend. Crazy stuff. I stopped with Endgame, says Thomas Bullman. You are smart. Marvel will never get better. I don't think so. Bosco, what's up, dude? Go check out Geiskar's channel. He's a good guy. I popped in the other day watching him on the live stream, and I ended up having to listen while I was working. Would you say that the Thunderbolt therapy session is unbearable? Yes, I would. As a bear enthusiast, it's unbearable. Mr. Shiyu, or the MCU. I wish it was Mr. Shiyu. But MCU is here. And you're about to get that reinforced in the Fantastic Four movie, where literally you're going to have a Mary Sue Richards. Good luck with that. Sunder Hammerschlag, where are the ladies' parts? There aren't any. Trying to catch up with y'all. You've been on fire. Not even close, Culture. I just make under. Oh, well, I didn't know, Maravita. I wasn't even. I'm just joking. I like that idea, though. Field trips are great. I miss them. Luke is here. Everybody say hi to Luke. Sean Carter is here. He's dropped a $10 super duper chat. Some Culture Casino cash thing. Hi, Culture. Go easy on Rockstar. They've only had 12 years to work on this game. Don't rush them. All right. Except, look, if you're going to spend 12 years doing it, my friend, don't you think it should be good and without, a lot of political nonsense? I do. I think that political nonsense poisons the field. And the problem with a poisoned field or a salted field is you can't grow anything in it again. I mean, that was the whole point of salting Carthage. If you don't know your history, ancient history, go look that up. You don't get to do anything. Culture, and I talked about the delay Wednesday before it was announced. That's actually true. That's how we filmed the videos. By the way, that game place, we have some fresh videos up there. So, yeah, pretty wild stuffs. Indeed. But I don't know. We're in a really wild place, kids. Let's just be honest about it. A lot of people are going to have to correct a great many mistakes that they made, thinking that this era of wokeness was going to last. It's like saying the era of political correctness is going to last. Political correctness never went away, but at the same time, it got very, very unpopular. I have a feeling that if we were able to just completely wipe it out this go, we might have a chance of surviving in the future. But we've got to push it all the way out. Woke can't even be allowed to exist a little bit, because it'll always be taken far too far, which I think we've learned about everything. It's one of the reasons why people were driving the bus on certain political movements before. And they're saying, look, we're walking up to the slippery slope. Let's not do this. This is going to create, a slippery slope, which will be sliding down ever greater speeds. I don't know. A lot of things have happened when we've approached that slippy slope. The slippy slide. Slip sliding away. Good song. They know the nearer your destination, the more you slip slide away. For my Brazilians out there, raise your hands. Let me know you're here, friends. There are an awful lot of you that watch my videos, and I appreciate y'all. I appreciate my Canadian pals, my folks in the UK, everybody across the pond, my German friends. Germany started to pull their head out too. You guys need a Trumpian, or it doesn't even have to be like Trump. It could be a little bit less brash. But you need some political leadership that's going to hold everybody else accountable. I think that's really important. Way. How way? Way. All right, let's keep going. We got another deeple, super duper rumble rant for $1 saying I want comic movies to be good, but I'd rather have one stellar comic movie a year than a monthly must-watch movie that's part of a series. And the MCU DC can't even make sense or worth it. That's so true. Spaceship Vampire says, but CC, what about trying to not be on the wrong side of history? Anytime that's your primary thought processes, I have a feeling you're already there, to be fair. I don't know. Disagree with me if you like. I'm okay with it. I don't mind being criticized, chastised, or other kind of sized. Oh, man. Trying to find the chat that I use all the time. Bum, bum, bum. Let's see what you guys are doing. JWD Hembe says 100 girl boss versus one oil rig. Yeah. Who's there? Oh, Johnny, he says. Yeah, these middle schoolers are learning survival skills at a country park with Parks and Rec. That's awesome. Man, you need schools to do stuff like that still. You need metal shop, wood shop. You need auto shop. You need people to have practical skills, right, little Chad? Small-time Republican in the House, been around forever, says lots of people spend 12 years working on getting where they need to be. They're called doctors. True. But GTA 6 is no doctor. Dengar Renegade. Good morning, my friend. Angelo Richter says, sorry, I'm late. Life is hard. It is. I believe it. And I thank you again, if you weren't here, for boosting the Discord server today. You are amazing. Speaking of amazing, Bucky Cat is here for 5. Culture Casino Cash saying, it's so depressing, the state of movies. Time for a Harley Davidson ride. Well, there you go. That's a good way to spend your time. The problem is Harley Davidson has blowed itself up because it went super hyper politically compromised. Hopefully it'll come back at some point. They got rid of that idiot that was pushing it that way. That's for sure. Angela Richter gives a Culture Casino membership. Thank you, Angela. You are amazing. Cyrano 2960 for 5. Culture Casino Cash says, hey, GTA, just keeping working on the game. I'll be in my patrol car doing wow, I can't read this. I'll be in my patrol car doing Mad Libs. There you go. Yeah, that's kind of what they're doing, Cyrano. Crazy stuff. Just like Westerns, POC and woke will sooner or later die. Too much turns into dead. Agreed. Very true. You guys are on fire today. I'm 2 minutes behind still. There's the amazing 6. David, I would say I miss you too, but I've been watching you sleep. So, wow. By the way, 6, did you get my thank you for giving me the bear story the other day? I do appreciate it. I love it when 6 shows up. I miss 6. JR says, my 10-year-old had a field trip to a 4-H club. Oh, that's so fun. This year where she learned how to shoot a rifle. That's amazing. See, there still is some practical skills in schools. Good ones, anyway. Do, guys, if you get a chance, check out the Discord server and, say hi to Tipping Barn. I feel like the Overton window would be allowed to move back to the right for long. We'll see. We'll have to see. We just have to remove any influence by the WEF from things we want to preserve. Some countries don't. They're so wishy-washy. It's like the French over in France. Dreamer84. Hey, coffee. That's right. Dragon Queen is here. Good morning, Dragon Queen. I got my advance tickets to the advanced screening of How to Train Your Dragon today. Finally caught you live today. Well, thanks for being here, and I do hope that you get a chance to enjoy that film. You'll have to let me know what you think. I don't think I'm going to be able to go on opening day. We'll see. I'll try. Hey, Mexican Ironman celebrates 47 months of membership. Holy cow. Migrant Casino, watch live as Culture Casino goes undercover to locate illegals. The catch, Mexican Ironman switches the paperwork and Culture wakes up in El Salvador, Supermax prison, as the new interesting type of club. Cuddle buddy, cellmate. Thanks. Sounds great, Mike. Appreciate that. Nike does need to write for Hollywood. He does. Larry, good morning. Hello. And Tom F. saying hi to Mexican Iron Man. 11 Alpha in the house says woke just gets rebranded every few years. Yeah. Well, I mean, you got to cross a bridge sometime. I kill me. Hopefully they don't kill everything. I'll see. Killing's bad. Okay. Okay. I do know this. Midnight's Edge in the Morning is coming up next. My pals over there, they're going to have opinions because I think everybody at this point has now seen this movie. And I got to tell you, I was expecting worse. I think that's what it comes down to. But really the focus on today for me is still going to be this GTA thing because it's of more consequence. This is the opportunity to be the biggest video game of all time, surpassing its own mark with GTA 5. Rockstar could be the GOAT or the reason that it all fell apart. We'll have to see. I'm making tacos tomorrow. That sounds good. Nicholas Horton. Mikey should work for an Alf reboot. He should work on one. I agree. Whether it's a TV show or a movie. I think Mike would be the perfect person for that, to be fair. In other words, they exceeded your very low expectations. Bucky Cat, that's a great way to say it, my friend. Indeed. Indeed. All right. Well, we're going to drop our video in just a moment. I'm going to send you over there from here, and then you're on your way to Midnight's Edge in the morning after that. And I think everybody will be happy. So forget your troubles. Come on, get happy. Let's see. Let's give us a 10-minute premiere window. So we're going to do schedule at today, not yesterday, not tomorrow, today. And everybody will be happy. I know you guys will be happy. My uncut thoughts. Unmitigated. I cannot type Midnight's Edge. I don't know why. How can I not get that to automatically happen every time? That would save me time. There we go. Premiere is set up and saved. So, hey, Jaco Eller's in the house. Good to see you, Jaco. Says, hey, Culture, I have seen Thunderbolts today. I have enjoyed it, but will definitely not watch Fantastic Four. Yeah. Speaking of which, let's throw the video in the chat, shall we? This is the premiere for where you're going to go next. I know you're all excited for that. And then you can head over to Midnight's Edge in the morning. We're going to do this the right way. We're going to support our friends. That's what we do. That's what we do. Which means we only have a few more minutes to hang out. So folks, if you haven't done so already, smash those like, subscribe, and share buttons. Please do. If you share a video, it helps a lot. GTA 6 is being delayed. Yep. And that's okay. And that is okay. I hate Discord and barely have time. That's right. All right, folks. Let's get to some celebrations because we did have some things to celebrate. So, because I think you're all great, little bear dance. 6 doesn't seem to like Discord. I loved Gilded, but Gilded got weird and went with the Roblox thing, so that kind of wrecked it for me. It is what it is. It is what it is. But I want to say thank you to everybody here. You guys are amazing. Truly. In fact, it's better with more cheddar.
Oh, man. That's some sweet cheddar. Guys. Yeah.
All right, folks. I'm going to get you all set up for the premiere, which means you're going to get out of here and bounce right over there. And then after that, you'll bounce over to Midnight's Edge in the morning, which is coming up soon. So, in other words, I will see you at the premiere in just a few moments. Be sure to take care of yourself, take care of others. And until next time, well, tomorrow anyway, see ya. Maybe at the movies.